and shame the devil. I
I
love
love
being
being
black.
black. All right, people, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in, people. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And we are dealing with some police shooting. And that's one of my specialties that I love to jump on and talk about. And we're going to break some things down. I've been following the Renee Good execution. I've been following Takia Young, 21-year-old woman that was unalive, I believe, around August the 23rd, 2023 or something. This officer has been acquitted of this crime. And, sometimes we see a pattern going on here, people. Just come on in, come on in. We see a pattern going on. And we're going to deal with this. We're going to deal with this the best we know how. We're definitely going to deal with this. Because this guy, it is something about him shooting and killing folks. And this time it's a white woman. But come on in, people. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, people. Yes, Nicole, Macklin Good, a 37-year-old woman, a U.S. citizen, poet, wife, and mother of three, was fatally shot by a U.S. Immigration and Custom Enforcement, ICE agent, during an enforcement operation in Minneapolis, Minnesota on January the 7th. All right. Now, here's what reliably reported by major news outlet and factual sources. Who she was. Good was born in Colorado and three children, ages 15, 12, and 6. She graduated with a degree in creative writing from Old Dominion University and won a poetry prize in 2020. She described herself as a poet, writer, and a wife and mom on social media. Her youngest child father died in 2023, and bystanders at the scene said her partner, described as her wife, was present during the shooting. All right. Now we're going to get into what happened, and we got a lot of things going on. And man, it said, now what happened? This is what supposedly happened. It said during a large ICE operation in Minneapolis, ICE agents confronted Good while she was in her vehicle on Portland Avenue. I know exactly what is Portland Avenue. Videos and eyewitness accounts show agent giving conflicting orders. As she began to leave the scene in her car, an ICE agent shot her multiple times, and she was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead. Now, we know she was dead right there. Man. Now, federal officials, including the Department of Homeland Security, initially defended the shooting as an act of self-defense, claiming Good tried to use her vehicle against agents. Now, Minneapolis officials, local leaders, and community members strongly dispute that narrative, saying that the video evidence contradicts the self-defense claim and that her actions did not pose a threat. The aftermath and public reaction, people. The shooting has sparked significant public outrage, protests, and debates over ICE enforcement practices. The community members and family describe Good as a compassionate, loving, and nonviolent with no history of criminal activity beyond a traffic ticket. Wow. All right, come on in, people. This is a lot to talk about. A whole lot to talk about. We're gonna put it up there on the screen. Whole lot to talk about. And see, and those of us black, we already know how this probably gonna end out. We know because and that this same officer, he shot and killed a sister. I want to throw her picture up there. So that goes to show, okay, well, we'll do it this way. I got a lot going on here, and we want to, okay. She's, excuse me. She's also a victim. Excuse me, y'all. All right. This 21-year-old young lady, Takia Young, 21 years old. She was pregnant. All right. And he stopped in the parking lot, and you know what happened. You know what happened. You definitely know what happened. And many of us heard this story. We remember this story. So this is a twofold. This is definitely a twofold. He definitely have a pattern here. All right. This is real, people. I'm not playing with this. We're going to take some calls on this, and it shows you this same officer. And we've all know the story. The same officer. Same officer. Here he is right here. All right, we know who he is. All right, this is the agent that killed him. Yep. That's him. There's him. We all know who he is. He's a killer. And I'm going to tell you, any cop that's out there, listen to me. You don't thrush yourself in front of a moving vehicle or running vehicle. You're baiting. That's what you're doing. You're baiting the situation so you can use your service revolver. You're baiting the situation. We've been through this before. That's what's happening. This is real. This is real, people. And we're taking callers. We're definitely taking callers. And listen. Someone said, Sharice said he has a problem with women. He has a problem with women. All right, we're gonna get into our story. This is right here.
Hey, stop. Hey, out of the car. 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 Out of the car.
This is shoot. Hey, Sharice, come on, talk to us. We're going to stop on the video. So come on, talk to us.
Now,
we see the pattern.
I knew. Yes, it's a pattern, and I knew it didn't rest well in my spirit. Everybody, you can't get in the way, you can't impede. But I looked at the video several times.
We're going to play the video, too.
You can look at the wheel. Yeah, you can look at the wheels of her car and see where her wheels of her car were not headed in his direction. When he shot that lady, from what I can see, he was on the side of the driver door.
And
so now that, and I remember this situation where she was accused of stealing liquor, and it wasn't even her. She was accused, the black girl was accused of stealing liquor. I remember when this happened, and it wasn't her, and he executed her in the parking lot. Yeah, and so now here we go again. He has an issue with women. That's what it's starting to look like. And it's not so much as race; it's women. It's the gender. It don't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm telling you, it doesn't look good. That lady, they were pulling on the door. I don't want to hear any stories about, she was parked in front of them. No, I don't want to hear any of that, because impeding traffic is a ticket, and depending on if she doesn't have her insurance and driver's license and all that, it's not a death sentence. She should not be dead.
I agree.
She shouldn't be dead. Period. Don't get on this platform talking about what she was doing. We knew what she was doing, but she didn't have. She shouldn't be dead because of it. Period.
I agree. I definitely agree. And see, the problem I have with this, a lot of officers, they thrust themselves in front of a car, and that's what they do. And to justify, hey, she or he used the car as a weapon to justify their shooting. See, these are little tricks that they play and been getting away with it for a long time. See, now the case is different between this. This is a white woman now. This is not going to fly off so easy. This is a white woman. So you got away with the black sister. You got to quit it. But you ain't gonna get away with this white woman. Definitely, it's not gonna happen. You know, anybody know that if you live in America, we got two systems, one for the whites and one for the blacks. And you're not gonna get away with this. You're not gonna get away with this system. Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And the one the black girl that he killed, it's gonna come back up. Like we're talking about it now.
Yeah.
It's gonna come back up.
Mm-hmm.
Killed that girl for nothing in her car, and she was visibly pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like she was 2 or 3 months. That girl was like 7 or 8 months pregnant when he did that.
Now, any officers listen to me out there, if you put yourself in front of a car, you deserve to be shot and killed and all that, because the protocol is not to put yourself in front of a running vehicle or vehicle. That is against protocol, period. Why would you bait somebody like that? Bait. Hold on, my dear sister. Let's take this other call. Don't go nowhere. 0404. Right. Come on, caller. Come on, caller.
How you doing, Martin?
Good.
How you doing, Martin? I just want to make a comment. I went through a baiting situation with someone at a dealership, so that is true. That is actually correct. I was going inside of a dealership, and a gentleman jumped in front of my car to prevent me from coming in there after I had a scheduled appointment. So that baiting tactic, the police taught me that he was baiting me. So for me to see that on primetime television is heartbreaking, because they killed that lady and she didn't have nothing to, for no reason. So I just wanted to say that, because there's a lot of people that does that in the world, try to bait you by making comments or saying something to push you over the edge, or just that racism. So we have to watch that and be more compliant to what they're demanding, because your life on the line. And the more we don't realize that, the more casualties like this is going to happen. Black or white, we're dealing with a different type of power now. It's not about color, it's about power and status. So, I mean, I'm a black man in the United States of America. It's heartbreaking to see this white woman get killed, but at the same time, a black woman got killed. So, it's not about women or men, it's just about power. And they're making a statement out here. If you're not on our side, you're not being compliant, we're going to kill you. And they're showing it on television. Anytime the system that has the control over the government and the powers, they're going to show us. Every time the white folks are in, I just got to say it, anytime white people are in power, it seems like black people are killed on television. And every year something like this is happening. Somebody's dying on primetime TV by the police. So I don't know who is to help or who is to hurt, but we need a change. That's all.
So we need a change, huh? Yeah, that's right. We definitely need a change. You know what? I slightly disagree with you on something. It is about racism. It is about sexism, gender. It is. I mean, this is obvious. This is obvious killing. This is women, 2 women. Both died the same way, shooting inside a moving car. Really, officers are not supposed to be shooting inside of a moving vehicle. And that's against protocol. See, what people don't know, officers have a license to kill, but they have a set of rules which they have to follow. They just can't pull that gun out and shoot you because you cussed them out. No, it don't work like this. It's not like that. And see, a lot of these officers, they know how to bait people. They know once they tell a black man to get out the car, it's going to be a problem when he got license insurance. They know that. I've been put in situations like that. They know it. Now, here is a white woman. Now, you ain't going to hear too many white folks saying, oh, she should have obeyed the officer. You're going to hear a few, but not like with this other sister. Listen, see, one thing you're not going to do, you're not going to kill a white person and they're not going to get to the bottom of it. They're going to get to the bottom of it. Trust me. Bottom. And they ain't going to waste no time, a whole lot of time. And you see, they found out who this ICE agent was right away. Right away. It didn't take no time. put his face up there. And that's why it's so important to video when they come in these areas. That's why it's so important to video. And listen, now, we know that we're dealing with some terrorists. I call them white terrorists. That's what they are. And they love to antagonize and show power. They get a rush off of control and power, controlling things. And it's crazy. I lived in Minneapolis for quite a while. I know my way around. I know that street on Portland where it happened at, out south. I could drive straight there if I hit the road right now and go to Minnesota. And I'm going to tell you something about Minnesota. They turn up there. Now, you might not have all the gang cultures like you got here in the city of Chicago, but I was down there during the George Floyd riots, and they turned up. And that's what we might see in the next couple of days, or it's starting now. They're downplaying it. See, they're not playing that. And it was white, black, all types of nationalities turning up. Turning up.
I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that because we need that. So it's sad that a black woman had to die as well as a white woman, but I'm glad you made that point because I didn't even know about the black woman dying.
Oh, yeah,
as soon
same
as
way.
that white woman died, they put his face up there once that white woman died. So that let me know what type of world, what type of government we living in because
Hey, stop. Hey,
Here it is.
out of the car.
This is
Out of the car.
Shot and killed. Look.
Out of the
this
car.
Is it. This is back
Out
in
of the
23.
car. Out of the car.
Same officer.
Out of the car. They said your stole stuff. Do not leave. Get out of the. Then get out. No. Then get out. Get out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car. They said your stole stuff. Do not leave. Get out of the. Then get
Why would an
out.
officer stand in front of a car?
Get out.
That's a bait.
Get
Come
out
on
of the
now,
car.
people. You stand in front of the car. Look, come on now. See? You see that, people? That's strictly bait. Stand right in front of a car. Come on now. Protocol teach you don't do that. I mean, that is terrible. Here's a young lady, 21 years old. She was pregnant. It's a black sister. And he just got acquitted last year in November of the case. 21 years old. Pregnant. Unalive, as they say. Now here's another photo of Miss Good standing in angles, shooting in the car. All right, let's watch the video that everybody's been watching. And I'm going to play it a little bit, maybe once or twice. I don't know.
No!
Look. She's shooting from the side.
Fucking God! What the fuck? What the fuck? You just fucking, what the fuck?
Y'all see it. It's disturbing. It's very disturbing. Here's another angle. I'm not quite sure you guys said.
Get the fuck out of my neighborhood.
Now, from this angle, you can look
What
if
the
she turned
fuck?
toward the right. She was not trying to hit the officer.
What the fuck?
This is what we see, people. I need y'all to hit the like button on this so I can get this up to the algorithm. We can see the real story, the real deal.
Dude, you did a murder for what?
This is who he shot and killed right here. Shot and killed Renee Good. So he killed. All right, we're going to take some more callers. 872-299-0808. Sharice, you can talk now. Get another, go ahead. Anything else you want to say, Sharice?
Yeah, I just, people, they're numbing us out. This is never going to be normal. They want to justify and make it normal for people to be murdered like nothing in the street. There was no reason for this woman to be gunned down like she was nothing in the street. So what? She was blocking and protesting. She should still be alive.
Mm-hmm. That's
the whole point I want people to understand. If the real crime, okay, she was impeding, take her to jail. You put this man, it looks like he positioned himself so that he could do that. Okay? And she shouldn't be dead. That was evil. What happened? That was evil.
That was.
My God.
I believe, can I say so? I believe that they truly doing this because they want to push a riot or some type of like George Floyd type of reaction from the people to get control. That way the government can step in and enforce their rules and policies.
She was protesting for the Somalians. So that's a whole nother angle to look at things. Black people. You was protesting for black people. How dare you?
Exactly.
Lord have mercy.
And you hit it right on the head. So we can't get no help. Anytime we get any help from anybody other than ourselves or even they kill us. They kill any white people that's on our side. Like, I pray to God that he's watching this because we definitely need some type of help. And it seems like it's been going on for so many years. My family, my fathers, my forefathers, they all been through it. And it's like, what are we going to do now?
My God.
But it seems like they're looking for a reaction. It's like the power to be is looking for a reaction. I
can't believe that he stood there and killed and murdered that lady.
I think he shot in the car at least 4 times. 4 times.
Oh my God! In the face.
I don't know if he shot.
Face.
I don't know how many times.
That's what I heard.
But I know he shot in the car 4 times. I know it was a headshot that I do. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, I heard it was in the face. That's what I heard. I don't know how true it is. Allegedly, she was shot in the face. That was a hate shot right there in the face.
Hey.
Okay, come on, Bill.
Oh God.
Come on, Bill.
Hey, B, this is the power of your show. I watched the video myself personally, and I had a different point of view than y'all did until you brought the news out about the black girl. And I'm not just saying changing my mind. My mindset was when I first saw it and heard the news that she was a protester, and I'm seeing the position of her car, and I wasn't glad at all. I hate that it happened to her, period. But I was looking at a white woman that's using her white privilege to antagonize ICE agents. And then I saw where he was standing. He didn't come from where the car that the guy, the policeman that came in and opened the door. He came from the opposite side. And with what was being said on this show has totally changed my mind. He positioned himself for that. Because in the beginning, I was saying, well, she took off. I probably would have shot her too. But not with the mindset that this is a serial killer that got issues with women apparently, or anything that go against what he's doing. It's evident. People like to take the idea that the police are right all the time, and I'm not one of those. But the fact that on this show just now, because I've been going back and forth with my wife about this situation. She didn't tell me about the black girl, but I was holding my position in what I saw. But
hey, Bill,
killing her.
Bill, hold it for a second.
Yeah.
I just want to show you something real quick. I don't know if you can see the screen or not, but I want to show you something on this different angle. Now, if this video that I'm putting up here right now, you can look at the angles of her car, the way she turned. You try to avoid him. Look, listen. You can just,
Get the fuck out of our
if you look at it,
neighborhood.
just look. Watch this. Watch how she turned to the right. You want to run him over? She would turn
Get
this
away.
See, she turned right. You know.
But he
What the
positioned
fuck?
himself
That's right.
to be
Right.
Dude,
right
what
there,
the
so
fuck?
it could look like she
Right.
was.
That's right.
And
That's
I hate
right.
that it happened. In my mind, with what I'm
Dude, you
seeing,
did a murder for what?
with the fact it could have been another white woman that he shot
Hey, stop.
pregnant about some
Hey,
liquor, I would
out
still
of the
feel
car.
the same way
Out of
I'm
the car.
feeling right now.
Out of the
And look,
car.
he got in
Out
there.
of the
If
car.
you look at the video now,
Out of the
other video
car.
when he shot the black
Out of the
sister,
car.
he did the same
They said
thing.
you stole
He
stuff. Do
stood
not
right
leave.
in front of
Get
the
out.
car.
Same exact thing.
Same
Then
exact thing.
get out.
And he made sure
No,
he put his
then get
hands
out.
so we could see it.
Yeah.
Get out of the car.
Now watch this.
But here's the
Out of the
thing
car.
too.
Out of the car.
Go ahead.
That's
They
what you
said you
see.
stole stuff.
And
Do
look
not
him walk
leave.
in front
Get
of the
out
car. Clearly
Then-
walked in front of the
then get
car.
out. No.
You can look
Get
at
out.
it. This is the body cam that you're
Get out of
viewing.
the
Look,
car.
this gun right there. Stand in front of the car. See, that's terrible. Go ahead, Bill. This is sickening. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's
This
sickening.
this goes to show the state of mind of the people that's supposed to be serving and protect. Everybody think they got it all together. They don't lie and uphold them up over the law. But this is definitely a person that got issues. I believe he probably the type that has sat back and heard of the because it ain't us out there protesting. It's liberal, mostly liberal white women out there, and they block them or whatever. And he got in his mind he ain't gonna accept them not doing what he say.
Okay.
That's all I got to
Okay,
say.
hold
Man.
it.
Thanks,
Oh, thank you, no
thanks
problem.
for opening my eyes.
Well, this
Opening my eyes.
This is what I
man.
do. 07, 08. This is what I do. That's why I kept quiet on it yesterday. I said, let me give it a day or two. Let everybody do their talking. Let me do a little more thorough investigation where I can prove my point. Go ahead, 07, 08. 0708.
What's going on, Mark?
What's going on?
Thing I don't understand is, like you said, they've been doing this for thousands of years. That's a tactic they use to thrust themselves in front of the car. Why do we still feel like we Superman and want to pull off, though?
Well,
if we know that's the tactic they use, we should be showing the young generation this is the tactic they use. Don't try to pull off and hold court on the street. Man, just get out the car. If they wrong, if they pulling you over and they wrongfully, you'll get the lawsuit on the back end. Do not try to hold court on the street. We still try to be Superman and pull off, even if they thrust themselves in front of the car. Why are we still pulling off? Letting the windows up, cursing them out, not getting out the car. We always want to hold court on the street. And then when we get the bad cop on a bad day and they shoot, we feel like they wrong.
well, are they wrong?
Hell
They
yeah.
could be wrong. I'm saying,
No.
how do we
I'm
stay
asking
alive,
you.
though?
I'm asking you. I'm not trying to argue with you. Are they wrong?
Yeah, certain instances, they be wrong.
And
But
well,
how do we stay alive and tell the younger generation how to survive those situations? Don't try to hold court on the street. Don't try to pull off. Don't let the window up. Don't curse them out. We can't just keep talking about the wrong things the officers doing. We got to teach the younger generation what not to do.
okay. Well, let me just help you out a little bit.
Yeah.
And I said it earlier. There are some rules that officers must follow. They're not the law. And you're correct what you're saying. There are some rules. Any protocol, any officer, know that you do not stand in front of anybody's vehicle. That's against policy, period. You don't do that on a traffic stop or anything. And if you're going to put a car in front of the vehicle, you better be inside the car and get out of that car and block them in, which that's kind of illegal too as well. So you don't need to put yourself, see, the officer put himself in harm's way and baited her. And you can see the angle where she turned to the right. She was not trying to run him over.
The bait?
You know, that's between her and God. That's all I'm gonna say.
We have to teach the young people, don't take the bait.
Right. Right.
But what's the policy for the young people to survive that situation? Okay, the cops got a different policy. They've been using these tactics. What's the policy we need to have so we make it home out of that situation?
Yo, go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Somebody want to answer. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'm a black man, and I grew up in Chicago my whole life. All right, so you have laws that you must abide by, but you also have black laws that you must abide by. And those black laws is you're a black person, and you got to understand how white people look at you, white or anybody of power. Okay, with the authority to kill, you must be compliant. This is something that my fathers and other men have taught me. When you are in front of a police officer, he's looking for any reason to kill you because you're a black person. You're a threat to him. All right? So you be as polite. You put your hands 2 and 10. You make sure you have your hands in the air or out the window. When you pull it over, you cut the car off. You put the key on the dashboard. These are certain things that you have to do. Not because it's what you was taught to do. It's a law. No, this is what you have to do as a black person. This is a black person law. So when they walk up, they see that you compliant, and they're gonna. Most of them like, you. Who has taught you this? Because they feel more comfortable with that approaching you. Think about how they feel. They walking up on the car. They might be scared that you got a gun, and they timid. They ready to kill you. You see what I'm saying? So I just want you to understand certain ways that you have to conduct yourself when you are being pulled over in front of a police officer. Keep your hands out. Don't do any funny moves. These are things that I've been taught.
We see, they doing the opposite of what you're saying, do. Compliance and the situations we see people get shot, it ain't a lot of people in the work vest being compliant getting shot.
But again, I said my father. There's no fathers in the household to teach these things. You're not going to learn those type of golden rules in school. You have to be taught that by men. Those are men.
Margie Johnson laugh. That's a way to teach them.
Well, that's why he made this, and salute to Martin, because you have to have more men. You have to have more men out here. And that Martin is a man that put forth effort and stepped forth to do this for his culture, for his city. So, you know, I understand why. This is an important show, so that's why I'm talking this way. And I hate that we have to go through death and see people dying for us to have this type of discussion. We're supposed to be more educated and united as a whole, as a family, as a community. So thank you, Martin, for having this show.
No problem. I want to say this to my brother.
Martin.
Yeah, I want to say this too. One thing about officers, they know how to bait black people in. They know they'll say certain keywords. Get out the car. They know most drivers don't want to get out the car, especially if they got their license insurance. They feel like they don't have to get out the car. So now there becomes a debate. Now a simple command has become has become physical. You know, now, according to freedom of speech, if you cuss a police officer out, he's not supposed to go upside your head. I mean, it's freedom of speech. You know, when you're dealing with the public, what can happen if you work in the public, you might get cussed out. That's just part of the program. That's part of the program. That's what you have to take. That's what you sign up for. And any officer that's working in a form of law enforcement, you're liable not to come home. Somebody might kill you. You might get shanked if you're an officer in the prison or something. So it comes with the territory. You're dealing with a lot of people, and I know a lot of officers, they want to go home at the end of the day. And I understand that. But in this case right here, this is a clear case, and I guarantee the outcome will not be like Miss Young, the 21-year-old pregnant young lady that got executed by the same officer. So that goes to show you that there is a problem with this officer. There's a problem. And we see it right now. We see it. And so those of you that's going into law enforcement, do the right thing. Go ahead, Bill.
I see what the young man that was speaking is saying. we have to look at all of the officers as being a race soldier, irate cop, or a cop that's having a bad day, and teach our young ones how to comply and deal with the situation later. He's 100% right. You had another guy. It's better that there's men around to talk, but that ain't all kids ain't got a man in their life. So mothers could teach the same thing. Mothers can teach the same exact thing. It's just a tragedy that these things will keep happening, and we see that the powers that be, they operate on a different mode. You know, any kind of resistance, they don't want to tolerate it. That's all I got to say.
Well, the nature of go ahead. Go ahead,
Just
sir.
bottom line, we don't like law enforcement. Most people just don't like law enforcement.
No,
They don't like being told to do. They don't.
It's not a
They
matter.
don't want to stop.
It's not a matter you don't like law enforcement. They're necessary. I mean, it's not a matter for they just don't want to be picked on. I mean, you have a history of law enforcement enforcing laws on black people more so than white people. I mean, that's a history. It's not a matter of don't like law enforcement. You like people just are lawless people. I mean,
if I get pulled over, I'm not thinking about the history. I'm thinking about getting out of the situation and being compliant.
Well,
not emotional. I'm not thinking about the history, because if you start thinking about the history, you're gonna get emotional. You know what's gonna lead. You start thinking about the history, you're gonna get real emotional.
We know
it's gonna lead to something else.
We know that you can still be in compliance and still not come home.
Yep.
It's been proven.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't gonna go into that, but we can go
into
that.
It can help your chances too, though.
Right. It could help your chances. What I'm saying. Yeah. So they call it when a cop having a bad day. What do they call it when we having a bad day? And cursing and all that. So we got to go home with a death sentence in the body bag. We got to go to the morgue or to the hospital in a body bag because we having a bad day or we said too much or whatever. I mean, it's this thing is see, the thing is, this is a rare situation. You don't see white people shooting down white people, especially in law enforcement, because they fear for their life. See, he tried to use this because he was saying that the lady used it as a weapon, but it's clearly, the evidence is clearly do not cooperate with what he's trying to put out to the narrative. It's clearly that we see it, and it's not right. Clearly. So I understand what you're saying, young man. You're right. You try to come home, you try to, comply, but some things is not a death sentence. Some things. A simple traffic stop. Somebody wind up dead. Sandra Bland. Come on now. Here's a white man.
We're gonna talk.
No, I'm just saying. We got to use these facts now because we're not shunning responsibility. But there's a two-way street here too. Cops, they swore to uphold the law, and they got to abide the same law that they enforce. They have to abide by that law as well. I'm not a hater of police. Yeah, I'm not a hater of police. You're supposed to patrol.
Most of us are though.
Well, regardless. So I mean, come on, that ain't no problem. Do you know where police originated from? They slave catchers.
Oh,
that's where it's come from. Yeah. So that I mean, come on.
Patty rollers.
Right. So I mean,
we feeding that history in, so then when we get pulled over, we think about that history again, lead us to get killed.
Right. Listen, brother. Let me just say this: it can go either way. Just as much as you ready to kill, you could be ready to die. It can go either way. Law enforcement got killed out here too. So it ain't just a one-way street. It can happen to any one of us. Everybody want to go home at the end of the day. Everybody want to go home. They are not God, and they don't hold court in the street. They are the police officers. And if you listen to me, you're not the judge, juror, or the executioner. Let me say that again. Any police officer that's listening to me right now, you're not the judge, juror, or executioner. Period. Period. Go ahead, my brother. Somebody want to say something, I think. Oh,
Hey, Martin.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know who I am, Martin. We've met a lot of times. And we was at the park over there on 83rd.
Okay, I think your voice sounds
doing
so...
doing that. Yeah, we're doing that police event they had at the over there at the block party.
Okay, I'll think about it. I'm gonna go ahead. We know I'm old now. Go ahead.
Man, Cat Daddy, man, cool out.
Cat Daddy.
But,
Okay.
Okay, so check it out. 100%, we have to know the proper protocol from dealing with the police, because that, like you just said, they are the new overseers. They oversee the streets. They oversee the field and that same demographics. You understand what I'm saying? So they are, and these new police officers, ICE, they are appointed personnel by certain people, and you know who they are. So these people are not just regular police officers. These are appointed people by a certain type of group. So they have a certain type of issue or plan that they're trying to execute, and they're doing it. They're showing that they're above the law, and it's being obviously shown by what they're doing that they're above the law. So when you're dealing with these people, you got to automatically dumb yourself down and just be compliant, because what are you going to do? You're going to fight? You're going to die. What's the purpose of doing that? What's the purpose of fighting? And watch your mouth. We as black folks got a bad reputation of trying to talk back to the police. I do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm feeling like it's some injustice going on. What are you doing? Why is this for? Tell me what I do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because and they're aggressive. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, officer. I'm sorry. What? How can I help you? You got to switch your tone of voice. But even though you know you're being mistreated, this is the same stuff that's been going on since the '60s and beyond. So until we get somebody that can fight for us, we gotta just, not to say we pussy, excuse my French, but you want to live to see the next day, and you know what's going on. So unless you're ready to shoot it out with them, you might as well just accept what's going on to live to see another day, and then take it up with the courts. One thing they hate to do is pay you. They hate to be sued. So we got to fight them like they do. Fight like the white folks, too. We got to get better with these lawyers and activists and come together so we can get a class action lawsuit, a racial discrimination action, whatever the hell they want to name it. I don't know. I'm just a street nigga. But I'm telling you, we need to come together without, like all the greats, Martin, Malcolm, they say we need unity. Until we get unity, ain't nothing going to come about this. We could talk about it for years, for another 300-400 years. We all need to go down to City Hall and say, man, this shit is unacceptable. We're not going for it no more. People down for nothing. We have to do it. Unless we're going to fight like they do, and they love the war. That's what their culture is all about, warring. As many classes I've been throughout the whole life of my whole lifespan, history has showed me that white folks like wars. They like to go to war.
We ain't ready.
So we ain't ready. Exactly, sir. We're not ready. So we need to come together. Like the Black Panther Party. They was on the right move. We need to protect and patrol our own community. Build ourselves up. Educate each other. But we're not doing that. We want to dumb each other down. We need to start closing down some of these some of these liquor stores. We got a tally too many liquor stores in Chicago. You might see 5 liquor. Come on, man. Just liquor stores. The stuff that poison us.
Let's stay on the subject, man. I understand this. You know, we want to go off into that, but let's stay with it. But we want to stay on this police behavior. Go ahead. We want to stay on this police behavior. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna point out 3 things the cops did wrong. Can we please point out 3 things the citizen did wrong?
I don't know nothing the citizen did wrong.
So we can learn some on both sides.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know what she done wrong. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't be compliant.
Right. You know what I'm
She
saying?
wasn't compliant.
But hold on, because you don't be compliant, that's not a death sentence. You got to remember that, young blood.
Your chances of dying.
I know, but what I'm just saying,
your chances of dying.
that's not a death sentence, brother. If the police walk up to you,
wrong.
hold on, there ain't no morally wrong. It's wrong, period. We ain't even got to put morally wrong. If a cop come up to you and ask you for your ID, you say, I got it, I'm not gonna give it to you. Now he's shooting you. Come on now. I mean, come on now. You know, it's just you come on now. It don't make no sense. You're dealing, first of all.
It's usually more than that, though. It's usually more than that.
No. Yeah, listen, brother. You're dealing with mental illness out here. You got more people that's locked up. If any cop, if you could know when somebody's affected by mental illness, man, it's obvious, man. This guy is not normal. It's not normal. It's not normal. I've been in protests for a long time. I've seen the white boys stand up to the police officers, stand there for spittle coming out their mouth, cussing them out. And let me do it. I got handcuffs on me. Now, come on now. Make it make sense. Yeah, balling their fists up, threatening the police, telling them what they're going to do. They don't do nothing to the white people.
And it's a crime to ball your fist up while standing there
talking to the police.
You're going to jail. See?
Yeah. So my thing is, they asked her to get out of the car. She didn't apply. She didn't comply to it. That's not a death sentence at all. Now, if they would have arrested her, called her, arrested her, come on now, what, disorderly conduct or something? Come on now. Man, come on now.
They could get her information from their license plate. They didn't have to chase her down. They could have let her go on where she was going and went right to her house and picked her up.
That's what we want, though. We want to be able to do a little impeding things and then just go home and then just get a ticket later. It don't always work out like that. That's what we need to tell the young people. You can't just do little things and then you already get a ticket later. You might die.
The lady should not be dead.
She should not be dead, sir.
Yeah,
she should not.
She shouldn't have been out there doing it.
Yeah,
we can't keep dancing around what's happening and making excuses and pacifying this woman's death. She's dead, and it's wrong. It's wrong.
It's wrong. It is.
Well, I think the
young man.
No, Bill. I don't want you to.
The young man is not disputing. I don't think he's disputing what Sharice and Martin are saying. It shouldn't be a death sentence. She should. I don't care. The situation was that she was trying to get away. She could get away. It would have been wrong for her to just do what she did and get away. But the thing I think the young guy is trying to get at, he's not covering up the police behavior, but he's saying it pretty much is something that we gotta learn from this. We can't keep falling into their traps.
How about they shouldn't be allowed to have a trap and they should have
free kills.
But we know who we dealing with.
Okay, let me just say this.
We dealing with.
Let me just say this.
Free kills.
First of all, that officer had no right to shoot in a moving car. That's a violation right there. A violation is standing in front of a car. That's a violation. You can't do that. You have a set of rules that you're not supposed to do, people. The cops are not free to do anything they want. Yes, they got license to kill.
We not either.
Yeah, of course. But that's if I disobey an officer command, that don't mean that's a death sentence. If he asks me for my ID and I don't give him my ID, now he shoot me. Now
I agree.
You should have gave him your ID. Come on now. Let's see what this next caller had to say.
That's
82.
exactly what they say. Now he should have complied.
Right.
And now, come on now.
Let's see this caller.
8240. I'm feeling bad for the white one.
8214.
Hey, Martin, this is Lou Ramsey.
Hey, Mr. Ramsey, how are you doing? Go ahead.
All right. Just pulling your coat. You got a
I already know the
guy in
racist.
your chat.
Yeah,
All right.
racist.
Yeah, he need to be checked calling people the B word and H words. He need to be revoked out of your chat, brother.
Okay.
Just looking out for you, bro.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah, he ain't doing right.
All right, we'll talk later, bro.
Okay.
We'll talk later, Martin.
Okay.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right. Gilmore, Brian ass.
Yeah, let me find this guy real quick and get him out this chat. Because people can't have a civilized
That's
conversation.
another way we being baited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he's gonna get away with this shooting. He got away with the black sister, but I don't think he's gonna get away with this one.
No, he getting away.
You think so? You don't see
Yeah,
that?
they've been doing it 1,000 times. They've been doing it, and they've been getting away.
Yeah, well, this white one, this is a little different right here now. This is a white man.
She's a liberal.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he do 6 years,
Yeah, it looks like Brian Gilmore needs to go.
Yeah, I gotta try to find him. Scroll down here and
I'll
find
tag you to it. I'm gonna tag you to him.
No, I'll find him. Go ahead, just keep
Why we
talking.
can't just ignore them, though? Why we got to kick them out, though? Why we just can't ignore them?
It's
We
'cause
that-
he
You
making
can't be
that triggered by
disrespecting
those
people
words?
calling out their name.
Yeah.
We that disrespected over a chat. We can't just ignore that. We got to.
Well, you could always start up your own show and ignore being disrespected.
No, hey, Martin, kick him out. I'm just saying, we that baited and we that triggered that we got to kick the guy out for a couple curse words.
But
No,
see,
they
that's
make
the
a racist
devil
thing.
right there. That's how the devil works.
Yeah.
The devil comes like that to destroy. So you got to get him out the way because
Disrespecting black women.
Getting off the mission.
Yeah, that's what they do. To destroy and distract. So we know who he is. We see him. He got his little 5 minutes of shine. So we done with him. Back to the top.
Back on the top.
Back on the top.
Yeah, so,
back on the topic.
So, but yeah, this is what I really think we need to control and protect ourselves because these people is not gonna stop. It's another year killing, and this is just January. So we got a woman died that was helping out black people, Somalians, and that's amazing, man. We really had somebody on our side. Every time somebody try to help us, they die. So that's what I see it as. I seen the video of the people out there at her visual. That was amazing. That let me know that she was a good person. Anytime you can get over 1,000 people to come out for your candlelight visual, that means that you was doing something right. And that lady really didn't do anything wrong. She didn't try to run over nobody. She was trying to get out of there. She was fearing for her life. So I think she was threatened at first. Anytime you run away, you being threatened. But she should have just been compliant. You know, she would have
Can't
lived
try to antagonize and then say, "Oh, now I'm running away." Once they try to come to the door, now I'm gonna run. I'm antagonize when they far, and then when they come, I'm gonna try to run.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't play those games. You ain't gonna make it home.
You're not gonna make it home.
We want to be able to do little shit, do little things to the cops and get away with it. That's what we want to do.
You right.
Everybody
You right.
can make it. Everybody can't make it.
You got to tell the officer.
But she, I think she probably relied on her white privilege, just like the rest of them out there.
It didn't save her.
No, it did.
I ain't
This
feeling
time,
bad for her.
yep, this time it didn't save her.
We don't see people get shot for less. I ain't feeling bad.
But now when I get
we all know that.
You got to echo, Bill.
Black protest.
Bill, you got to echo. Bill, you got to echo. You got to turn something down in the background. The TV or something. You got to echo.
But now,
let me see.
But now on, I'm telling these people, what do you need from me so you won't have to kill me if I ever get pulled over with my hands in the air?
That don't mean you still get killed.
Most of the things that these anti-ICE protesters that's supposed to be liberals are getting away with, we never, unless it turned into a full-fledged war. would get away with. And hate that it happened to her. She thought she could be like some of the others. Apparently, she didn't want to go to jail and thought she can get away. But she didn't meet with seemed like to be he probably is a race soldier. But one thing for sure, with his record, he don't like women, black or white. That's what tells the story. He's got some issues of power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, people, 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. This is live, uncut, unedited. We want you guys to come on in and let's hear from you. Let's hear from. We got a lot going on, and we definitely want to hear your thoughts and all that. Let's see what the record says. You know, we have our different things of the police officers. Some of us like cops, some of us don't. Well, I say the older you get, the more you appreciate cops. The police always say, you don't like us until you need us. And I understand that well a whole lot, you know. But they work for us. We don't work for them. You got to remember that. People don't understand how the system's supposed to work.
Oh, so a lot of people take that too far. Oh yeah, you work for us. You work for us.
But
I'm gonna do
that's
what I
true.
want.
That is true.
That's true. Yeah, we take it too far. We get they work for us, but we ain't got to do all that though.
Yeah, well,
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
They work for us. Politicians work for us, but the system gives them impunitive power, and some people just can't take authority positions, especially if you in law enforcement. I always said that law enforcement is the major toehold, along with the judicial system, is the major stronghold of white terrorism. That's their stronghold. That's where they get to flex. That's where they get to recruit who's like them.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that ain't like them, they gonna make sure that they gonna join on board or turn a blind eye, like many of our black officers that's in urban areas. Let white terrorism run rampant and free.
Mm-hmm.
But because they didn't identify with being blue instead of identifying with being black, they let it ride. They don't say nothing. They scared.
They want their butter biscuit. They house niggas.
Yeah. Let me. I want to read something real quick about this young lady, Takia. Now, this is the story, people, that they were saying. On August the 24th, 2023, Takia Young, 21, was shot and killed by a Blendon Township, Ohio police officer in the parking lot of a Kroger supermarket after she was accused by store employees of shoplifting alcohol. Young was pregnant around 7 months at the time. Her unborn daughter also died from the shooting. Officer approached her vehicle after she refused orders to exit. There we go again. Officers identified later as Carner, what's his name? Grubb. This is the same white man. Stood in front of her car. When the vehicle rolled forward slowly, he fired one shot through the windshield, hitting Young. All right. The legal, public, and aftermath. Grubb was charged with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and felonious assault in 2024 following a grand jury indictment. In November 2025, a jury acquitted him of all charges. The shooting and acquittal sparked controversy with Young family and legal representatives calling the killing unjustified and pleading civil action. Body cam and surveillance footage show that Young asks officer why she should get out. And at that point, asks, "Are you going to shoot me?" Shortly before she was shot. Before the shot was fired. Police contend the officer shot because her vehicle moved moved toward him and allegedly struck his leg. Critics argue he placed himself in harm's way, and that use of force violated the policy. I'm telling y'all, try to tell you, the family filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the township police chief alleging reckless escalation and violation of the constitutional rights. So these are the things, people, that we see. This is real. It's bait. It's bait. These are little tricks. Stop reaching for my gun. Stop reaching for my gun. Pow, pow. It's two things an officer can often say and get off unjustified murder. He can say he feared for his life or he thought he had a gun. Those two lines, they work. They work. They work. Have worked for many years. He feared for his life. Now, he pulled the same trick that he pulled on a young lady back in August 2023. Now, here we are in 2026, 3 years later. Just about 3 years later, did it to a white woman. Yeah, and it's something else.
But he just got off.
Yeah, just got
November
off
25.
Yeah.
You said, right?
Yeah.
Some months.
Yeah.
He was able to contain himself. Maybe he was on desk duty for all that time, but it's only been November. That's only a couple months.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
I mean, people, this is what we...
Go ahead. He know he got the system behind him, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the same officer. He know he got the system. But I still have to agree with Youngblood. Even in the it was tragic that the black girl got killed. All these questions, they take that you antagonizing them, you standing up against their, in their mind, superiority.
But I mean, you deal with. I mean,
you gotta outthink them. You gotta outthink them. You know, the compliance is number one.
You better.
That's number one. And you're right, Martin. It can happen even with you complying, because a lot of times they want you to get out the car so that you have close proximity, so that they can say you resisting arrest or whatever. But if whether you right or wrong in getting pulled over, look at each pullover as an officer that's a race soldier having a bad day before you find out in the wrong way. Live to the next day to tell about it. To file charges, even if you don't file charges, just go on and comply. You know, I can see if it get way out of hand, you know, but when you going up against them in situations like that, if your life is in danger, you better be ready to go all the way, and not with words.
Yeah.
Not with words.
All right, people.
You're right.
We're going to leave it right there. I think we talked about it enough. I believe it was a great show. We brought out some points. We looked at both sides. We came to agreement. Hey, just comply if you don't want to die. That's all we can really say.
And keep some bond money.
Right, right. Well,
if you don't like it, move it out the country.
Yeah. Normally, we got another caller. Normally, this don't happen to white people. This type of tragedy it happens to blacks a whole lot. So we're going to take this last caller. Been on here about an hour, 5 minutes. I believe it's Marcus coming in. See what he has to say.
Marcus.
Has joined.
Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
Go ahead, Marcus.
I'm on the bus.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'll just say this. I'm gonna say this right quick. We need legislation. Yeah. Legislation needs to be put on the book. The individual officers need to be held accountable for their actions. Because taxpayers are paying for their actions.
Okay.
And I'll say this. Other folks are telling black people that they should comply. Now they get it.
On live. All right.
We do comply. We do comply. And we still get shot. Now they're in our corner. And now they want us to go out in the street and march with them. When we were calling for them to march for us, when Laquan McDonald got shot, and they were saying he should have complied and shouldn't have had a knife. So now they in our shoes, and now they see how it feels. And they ain't seen nothing yet. I hate to say it like this, but God has a way of doing things to wake this country up. And He's waking it up. And I'm going to go on mute because I'm on this bus, and I'm going to just listen to you. When I get off, I'm going to come back and talk.
Okay, thank you. We get ready to end the show. All right, people. We're going to end it right there. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is live. Please do me a favor. Share this video. Someone needs to hear it. Some young folks need to hear it. Older people need to hear it.
Yeah.
They need to hear it. I mean, what can we learn from this? What can we learn? Yep. I'll tell you, Mr. Grubb. Yep, Connor Grubb as Jonathan Ross. And Jonathan Ross. Okay. All right, people. Got to get out of here. Peace out. You already know what it is.
It's
Live. Uncut. Yeah. Unedited. Tell the truth.